Hola mis amores and welcome back. So this video is long overdue. So it's been like 8 months since I last did a video, and I just want to quickly say that 2016 was a very rough year for me, and I feel like it was the wrong year to start my YouTube channel. It is something that I was thinking about all year long, like when am I going to do it again, when am I going to do it again. I loved it. I didn't continue doing it, and I want to give a quick shout out to those who were subscribing to my channel while I was away and I wasn't even doing videos. I love you all, and thank you so much for subscribing. Like I was saying, I'm not about to be like new year, new me, because I don't really believe in that, but 2017 is going to be a better year, and I'm dedicated to making that happen. And in order for you to do the new year, new me thing, change has to happen. It's not going to happen from a day to another. So one of the changes that I will be making is that I will continuously be dedicating myself to making YouTube videos. I kind of slacked off last year, but I am going to dedicate myself to creating videos for you guys, at least for once a week. So yeah, this video is going to be the best products of 2016. These products were the products that I were consistently using. If you guys don't know, I do go away to college, so I'm like 4.5, almost 5 hours away from home, so I'm continuously having to travel back and forth, and I realize that I end up picking these same products over and over and over again, and obviously because I love them. And so those are the products that I'm going to be mentioning today. I guess I'm just gonna name this like my travel kit or my best products of 2016. I don't know, we'll see. If you guys want to know what the best products of 2016 for me were, just keep on watching. The first thing I want to mention is the SmashBox Photo Finish Primer. This primer is quite deceiving. When I went to Ulta for the first time and I saw this, I was like, I don't want no jelly thing on my face. Why does it look like that? I do not want to rub something that's jelly on my face. It's gonna make me look oily. So I went and I took it and I squeezed a bit on my hand, and it still like a little bit of jelly, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. But then I rubbed it onto my fingers, and I realized this is the smoothest primer ever. Like, I would like to rub this all over my skin, please and thank you, Jesus Christ. It doesn't make me look so drying. This is the best primer I've ever used, hands down. So the two foundations that I would like to mention is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation and the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation. I realize these two work best. I feel like applying it is much easier. I don't need to use a brush. I feel like blending it out is quite easy. I feel like it has great coverage. I have this one right now on my face, the Makeup Forever. This is the foundation that I've had since the summer, and I think I still have a great amount, and I tend to use this often. I take this with me every single time I go home. I don't really like to do my makeup before class because I have 8 AM classes sometimes, and like that's a lot of work for me. I'm a little lazy, but like I feel like I could just like swipe this on, blend it out, I'm good to go, and it's so easy. I don't really like have to worry about much, and it's not drying. I think it's great. And the same thing with this one. I tend to go back and forth. Sometimes I even apply both because I'm a little bougie like that. And I just love these two foundations. I think that they are great, and these are my go-to, and I love them. So the next product I want to talk about is my go-to brow product. This product, let me tell you, it's been through hell and back. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. This is the best brow product I think I've used. I will continuously be using until God knows when. Clear Brow Gel that I always use. I feel like this is like hairspray for your brows. My brows will never move. My go-to brow products of the year of 2016 and probably even 2017 and 18, 19, 20, 21. So the next two products I'm going to be talking about are my go-to concealers that I was using the entire year. I can't get over how great these products are. One of them is a little bit emptier than the other one. Unfortunately, I had to go buy this, and it's like 30 bucks, and I don't want to freaking buy that. So this is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I am in the shade Medium 1. Clearly, this product is empty. Like, that's as much as I got out. Like, I use the crap out of this concealer. It's just so great, so creamy, it's so blendable. I think it's perfect. It's not drying on the skin. I think it's amazing. I also liked the the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm also in the shade Medium Light Neutral. I still have a pretty good amount in this. I think this concealer can be a little bit watery for me. I don't know why, but it is very creamy and blendable, and it's so easy to blend, and I think it's perfect. It's not drying at all. It makes my skin a little bit oilier, but not excessively oily, because I do get a little bit of oiliness around my T-zone area, so I think this is pretty great. It's not drying, obviously not, because it's a little bit oily. So the next two products I'm going to be talking about are my go-to eyeliners. This is the NYX Liquid Black Eyeliner. I think this is the best liquid eyeliner that I own. I think it's perfect. I think that it's so easy. I feel like I can do my wing liner literally in like 2 minutes max. Probably like a minute and a half for both eyes. Like, I think it's just so easy to just create a simple wing and then like bring it back, and I think it's just so perfect. I think it's very black. I think it's the best drugstore one. And the next was a bit pricier. It's like 20 bucks. This is the Tarte Clay Paint, Clay Paint Liner, and this is the blackest eyeliner that I own, that I've ever tried actually, and it's perfect. The only thing that I have a problem with this eyeliner is its packaging. It's like a little tube, and it comes with a little brush. I think it's kind of uncomfortable. I kind of like don't really like having to squeeze it out, and some of the product I kind of like to clean off the brush. I kind of use it on this little platform thing here, and I feel like a lot more product comes onto this little thing here, and eventually it dries on there, and I lose a lot of product, and like it doesn't go back in because the hole is pretty small, and I don't know, I feel like I waste a lot of product with this, but I kind of need it because it's kind of perfect, and I kind of want it, and I love it. And so the next product I'm going to talk about is my go-to mascara. I've only have one. This is the fourth mascara. This is the fourth tube that I've had to purchase, and this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. The first time I tried it, I knew that I was never going to buy another mascara because this is just perfect. Like, this mascara has such a small brush, and it's perfect. It's really black. Sorry, I was like looking at it like, it is kind of small. Anyways, this mascara doesn't clump up my lashes. It makes my eyelashes look a little spidery, and I love them. It makes them look extra voluminous and long and luscious and beautiful. I love it. So the bronzer that I have been loving the entire year is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I was really into the Hoola bronzer that I was using all year round. And then I started using this one, and I kind of loved them a little equally, but I kind of was gravitating more to this one for some reason. Anyways, I really love this. I think it's so easy to blend. It's not chalky. It makes my skin look flawless. And it's so great. It's the perfect bronzer. I've been using this all year round, and I love this very, very much. So the next product is my setting powder. I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm going to talk about. Everyone raves about this, and I love this to death, and I will never stop using this. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. As you can see, I'm almost there. I'm almost to the bottom. It kind of breaks my heart that I'm almost there, but I mean, it comes to it one day. You know what I mean? I have not stopped using this ever since I got it. I was using one that I kind of hated very, very much. It was a drugstore one. I think it was by NYX. And I hated it so much because like I went to go take pictures with like flash, and you saw like the whole powder there. Even after like I would look in the mirror, I'm like, I thought I did something wrong. I'm like, what is going on? And then I went and I got this one, and it was perfect. And I never had a problem with it. It does not dry up my skin. Even though I have dry skin, I don't feel like it dries it up at all. I think it's perfect. It mattifies my skin. It makes me look great. I love it, and I will never stop purchasing this amazing little thing ever. I just hate that it's like 40 fucking bucks. I don't got time for that. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is my go-to contour palette. So this is the Shade and Light KatVonD palette. And as you can see, I've only touched one shade. I only hit pan on one shade, obviously, because it's the only one that I've ever used. I used this one like once or twice to contour my nose. I didn't really like the way it looked. This one made me look a little weird. It looked like I had way too much contour on, and I don't really need to use this one. This one was perfect. This is the one that I have on now. I always use this one. I used the banana shade like once or twice, and these I've never touched a day in my life. That's the only problem that I have with this. I kind of wish that they were a little bit magnetic, like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. And I actually saw a video, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, that I saw that they kind of like revamped this whole packaging where it's like magnetic now, and you can like purchase one or two, and like you can purchase these shades individually, and it's perfect. perfect simply because I only use this one. And so that means I would only want to purchase this one because this is the only one that I use. I think it's great for contouring the face. I think it's blendable. It's so creamy and it's so great and I love it, and I would never stop using this contour palette. So the next products I want to talk about are my go-to eyeshadow palettes. This eyeshadow palette, like my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, it has gone through hell and back. I love this palette. This is the best palette I own, and I own a couple palettes. This is the Anastasia. I told you, it goes through hell and back. All my stuff. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This palette is literally life itself. I tend to always gravitate to these shades, like the reds and the pinky and the oranges, and I just love them. Oh, and browns and like shimmer shades. Oh, this palette is my life, and I will, like, sometimes when I go home, I only take this palette for my eyes, because I can literally sometimes just do like a neutral look or something with a pop of color or something dark, and I think this is perfect. I don't ever feel like I'm missing a shade or I'm missing something when I travel with this. Only this. I think this is great, and I love this palette so much. So the next product I'm going to be talking about, I kind of hit pan on this one, and I mean, because this product is amazing and it's perfect and everyone should have it. This is the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop Jaclyn Hair Collection, whatever thing it is. This is the most perfect highlight I own. As you can see, I hit pan. I look so like sun-kissed when I wear this. Like, I feel like I'm on a beach. I don't know, for some reason I feel like I'm on a beach, like the sun just hit me. I look all glowy and dewy and natural and beautiful. I love this. I just love this so much. This video is almost over and I don't want you guys to leave. Alright, so the next products I'm going to be talking about are my go-to lip products of 2016, and I couldn't just pick one. I picked 4. These are the lip products that I would always bring with me whenever I would go home or whenever I would go somewhere for the weekend or whatever the case may be. These are the only 4 that I would always grab, and 3 of them were like neutral shades and like are nude shades, and then this one is more of a darker lip because I do like my dark lips. And this is Colored Rain in the shade Sugar. This was like my all-time favorite nude of the year of 2016. It has like a little bit of pink undertones, and I think it's so beautiful and so perfect. This one right here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Stripped. I also really like this one. I feel like this one is almost like the same as Sugar. It kind of looks exactly the same, but I really like this one more. I feel like the formula of Sugar is a little bit drier, but I do like the color. The Anastasia Beverly Hills one is a little bit, doesn't feel as drying on the lips, but I really do tend to use these a lot for my neutral shades. The other one is the MANNY MUA collection thing with OFRA Cosmetics and Charmed. This one has more of like a pinky undertone to it. It's a little bit darker, and I really like this one because it's like when I want like a pop of color on my lips, I go to that. And then for my darker lip, I really like the MANNY MUA collection with OFRA Cosmetics in Hypno. This one is my favorite. I would always wear. I feel like this is way darker on your lips than it would like on here. I feel like it can be a little bit deceiving on the in here. This is one of my favorites. I tend to wear this more than actually my nudes. This one is my favorite, especially when I have like a simple eye look and I just want a pop of color. I grab this one and I just put that on, and I feel like I look amazing. So those are and the last thing that I want to mention for my best products of 2016 is my Mario Badescu Skin Finish. It is completely empty and I have to buy another one. This is my setting spray that I always put on my face. I feel like it's so hydrating on the face. I feel like I don't even wear makeup. I sprayed this after I put this on, and I put my makeup on today, and I feel like I don't have makeup on at all. I feel like my face looks very hydrated when I put this on. I feel like it's amazing. It smells really well. It smells like roses and it smells so good. I love it. And this is only like $7 at Ulta. I think it's so great. I think it's perfect. I have the SmashBox one, and I don't feel like it's as good as this one. This is the SmashBox one that I was talking about. really like this one a lot more. I feel like it doesn't dry out my face. I feel like it's very hydrating. I think it's perfect. So that is it for all the products that I wanted to talk about that were my best products of 2016. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below other products that worked for you in the 2016. And then once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. And this is a smooth... Kiss me like you love me.